Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm reviewing Puzzled by Roddy Mcghie. Let's get into a performance. So guys, in this envelope I have a puzzle. It's Professor Potter's Puzzling Paradox. I kind of dropped some pieces, but here are the pieces. There's this piece which goes up here. And have you ever heard of the chocolate bar illusion? I'll explain it in 1 second. But essentially, these pieces line up to make a whole card, right? However, if you remove just this one piece and rearrange the other pieces, somehow, some way, even missing a piece, it still forms a whole card. In fact, I now have an extra piece to add to the card. But if I take the piece like this, and I take it, and sorry, I dropped it. If I take the piece, put it on the card, and I squeeze tightly, the card actually fuses together, and this can be handed out for the spectator to keep. It's a memento. It's something that will remind your spectator of the moment of magic forever. Let's get into the review. Before we continue, I'd like to give big thanks to Magic Orthodoxy David for sending me this product to review for you guys. I'm really grateful that he sent this to me, and let's get into the review. But before we continue, just so any magic distributors or creators know, if you'd like me to review your product, please contact me at bfanmail@gmail.com. Also, subscribe to see more monthly giveaways, because every month I do a giveaway, and to be eligible, all you have to do is subscribe. The July giveaway is coming up, and I will announce it in a couple videos or so. But first off, let's discuss this. What do you get? You get this nice magnet enclosed box. Inside, you get 5 of these souvenir cards, a gimmick envelope with gimmicks inside, if that makes sense. You'll get a rubber band as well to wrap around the envelope, and you'll get an instructional video on Penguin Magic, which is 20 minutes long. It has Nick Lacapo and Roddy Mcghie teaching it. There are some Roddy Mcghie does some live performances in the tutorial. But what is the quality of the gimmick? The gimmick is really good quality. I feel like it'll last a lifetime. I've been performing this quite a bit ever since I've received this, and it's been holding up really well. The envelope is starting to get some dents in the corners, but other than that, this has been holding up really, really, really well, and I've been very happy with it. The thing is, you may eventually need to replace the rubber band, but the rubber band itself is not gimmicked in any way, shape, or form. And the thing is, also, the little pieces inside the envelope, you may need to replace an element of them over time, because there is a property of them that allows you to smoothly perform this effect, that is without the chance of the pieces falling on the floor. Also, you will need to buy more souvenir cards if you are handing these out, which I think they're great to hand out. Again, you get 5 of those. Now, what is the quality of the tutorial? The tutorial is really great. There are 2 segments. One is taught by Nick Lacapo, in which he goes over the main handling and some subtleties, and the other part is taught by Roddy Mcghie, the creator of the effect. Both of those are really great. The teaching is great for both of those, and I think both of Nick Lacapo and Roddy Mcghie are great teachers. It's in the Penguin Magic studio, and everything is explained fully. What are the angles like for this? The angles are perfect. You can be completely surrounded. You may not want to have people under you looking up, but I don't know any scenario where that would be happening. Are there live performances in the tutorial? As I mentioned, there's one live performance, I believe, of Roddy Mcghie performing. There could be two. I don't quite remember, but yeah. Is this examinable? That's a question a lot of people have been wondering with this when I've been performing. Some people, or more specifically my magician friends, they loved the effect, but they actually wanted to examine the envelope. So the envelope isn't examinable. However, the souvenir cards are examinable, especially if you let your spectator keep them. So the envelope is not examinable in any way, shape, or form. It's pretty much guaranteed that if they look at the envelope, they'll discover the secret almost immediately. Now, let's talk about the difficulty and practicality of the effect. How easy is this to perform? This is really easy to perform. It doesn't even need pretty much any sleight of hand. It's that easy. You just have to be able to put the puzzle together and move the pieces around. And it's really practical because the pocket space is just the envelope. You do need a red bicycle deck of cards though as well. So if you carry those two items, you should be good to perform this. Is there any DIY with this? There is no DIY with this unless the pieces, the puzzle pieces, the property about them kind of wears out over time. Then you may need to add some of the material, which most magicians have. Reset. What is the reset for this? The reset is really quick. You just need to move some pieces around in the envelope and put the rubber band back on the envelope and you're perfect. You're ready for your next performance. And that's really good. Now, let's see if the trailer and ad copy are honest. I watched the trailer. That was honest. So now I'm going to look at the ad copy. By the way, before I continue with the ad copy, Penguin Magic does sell refills on this, which are 24 of the souvenir cards. But anyways, the ad copy, it says, turn an impossible puzzle into an impossible object that your audience will never forget. Assemble puzzle pieces that impossibly fuse together and then can be examined. From the quixotic mind of one of Scotland's best. This is Puzzled by Roddy Mcghie. Here's what happens. The magician dumps a handful of puzzle pieces out of an envelope for a spectator to examine. When assembled, the pieces are actually a cut-up playing card. The magician introduces the idea of the chocolate bar puzzle, where a single piece can be removed, but then the pieces can be rearranged, and the puzzle remains the same size. Incredibly, a piece of the playing card puzzle is removed, and yet after they are arranged, the puzzle remains the same size as a standard playing card. As a kicker, the magician places the removed piece in the center of the puzzle, presses down, fusing all of the pieces together back into a single uncut playing card, which is then handed out for examination. Puzzled is an incredible piece of magic that draws in the audience with an engaging story and leaves them with an impossible object. The final impossible card not only invites examination, but with the puzzled refill packs, it makes it for a great souvenir you can give to your audience for them to keep. This impossible object is something they will show their friends. Leave your audience astonished with Puzzled by Roddy Mcghie. That's an honest ad copy if I've ever seen one. There's no deceitful marketing there at all. Now, the price. Let's talk about the price. The price is $40 US. Do I think this is worth it? I do think this is worth it because it's something you're going to perform, you're going to carry around, and the thing is, I do wish they would have included more refills, more of the trick cards to hand out, at least 20 or so, because I think for $40, the cards are so cheap to produce, but I think it's $40 is a good price for this, but I just wish they could have included some more of those refill cards for free. Now, what are my pros and cons with this? Pros are this packs small, plays big. It's a really cool effect that also it brings back the chocolate bar illusion, which is really cool. A lot of laymen know about it. And it's a really fun piece to perform, and you can hand out the card for them to keep forever. That's one of the best things about this trick. Now, for the... Oh, and also there's perfect angles with this. Now for the cons. The cons are that the envelope can't be examined, and just, I guess that they didn't include a lot more of those cards. But other than that, this effect is perfect. So what percent do I give this? I give this a 95%. I really love this. I really perform this. I highly recommend you check this out if you do any kind of card magic or if you love puzzles. Thank you all for watching. Remember to subscribe if you enjoyed this video and to be eligible for magic giveaways. And I hope this helped you make an informed decision on whether or not you buy this. Thank you all. See you in the next video. Goodbye.